Pro Series. It's kind of the first professional stock car series you can really get into. It's kind of the launching pad into the nationwide Cup Series.
You probably never had something like this when you were growing up, having guys come and talk to you when you were a high school student. How cool is this?
It's really cool. It's kind of cool seeing you kind of getting your foot in the door and starting to become something that you've always wanted to be. I mean, going from having your friends coming up to the track and talking to you, and now having kind of a media outlook on everything, and just having all this stuff surrounding me, it really kind of pumps me up and keeps me running when things are down too.
You know, if you have a path to follow down, you're going to have more beneficial factors than somebody who doesn't. And I wish that one day I want to be one of those people that can go to a high school and talk to these kids and let them know that, look, this is what you need to do. And I think today is one of these days where maybe I can, even if I only spark one kid to follow his dream, I mean, that's a win right there for me.
Racing, a lot of times it's about who you know and who can get you in the door. So just sticking around it and getting into it any way you can is going to benefit you, because you're going to come along that one guy who is like, here's a job. Whether you're working on the car, you're driving the car, if you're cooking the hot dogs in the trailer. I mean, just however you can get your foot in the door, that's how you're going to make it. So I played sports in high school. I was a quarterback for James River. We weren't very good. Do you know Omar?
Yeah, I played next to him.
Okay, well Omar, I was running up the middle, and Omar popped me in the shoulder and tore my labrum. So yeah, I played that whole game with my shoulder messed up, and we lost and had surgery right after that. So that was the end of my football days. But I was too short to play quarterback in college anyway.
What's your message to these high school students?
Don't give up. I know it seems really hard to get a job right now, and just from talking to older people, it seems like they have a tough time, or they're having a tough time. But if you're sweeping the floors at a NASCAR shop, you're starting somewhere. So if you can even if you have to start small, just keep plugging away, because eventually the hard work's going to pay off. But my point is, don't give up on school. Don't give up on education, because that's what people like that run NASCAR teams are looking for. They're looking for someone who sticks through and kind of goes the extra mile with their education and everything that goes along with that.
My message is just don't ever give up on your dream. I haven't since I was 5 years old, and I feel that its most beneficial factor is to always stand your ground and be determined to do what you do. I remember going to the NASCAR tracks, and all the NASCAR drivers would always, tell me, never give up. And it was always kind of, story of my life. They all tell me this. But now, the more I'm moving up in racing, the more I see that, if you don't give up, you're going to be able to live your dream one day. And that's the biggest picture in racing is live your dream no matter what you're going to do, whether it's sweeping the shop floors or racing or crew chiefing on Sunday, whatever it is, just follow that.
And how much fun is it coming back and talking to local kids? I mean, coming back to your hometown and talking to high school students that, of schools
It's huge. I've been saying this all day, but this Richmond race is kind of my Daytona 500, because I lived in Europe, and when I moved back over here, I think it was 2005, this was the first NASCAR race I ever saw. Casey K&N won the race, so Casey K&N was my favorite driver growing up. So just being here and being in my hometown and having all my friends and family around me, it's a huge deal.
Oh, I loved it last time I came here, and this is actually one of the tracks when the E-Series posted their schedule. I was really, really excited. I mean, I kept hitting the refresh button all Thursday morning. I was like, please have Richmond on here. So I think Richmond was definitely one of my favorite tracks last year, and it's definitely going to this year.
Yeah, it's an amazing venue for this series. I know we're all really happy to be here. And of course, I'm ecstatic to be at my home track. I'm probably going to be really nervous. I'm going to be excited. I'm just going to be ready to get it going. It's the downtime before the race that really makes you think and makes you question everything. But once I get the belts on in the car and start, and I hit the track, then all that's going to go out the window, and I'll just be living the dream. Man, I can't even count how many people. Probably near our whole school. I keep everybody updated on racing at school, so my high school will probably be there. I know my family, a lot of sponsors. It's just going to be an all-around huge event for me.
I got bad.